English short story The Power of Concentration. In a certain countryside, there were a father and son, a florist, living in a large garden. The father is hardworking, loves work, and is recognized by the whole society for his success in the field of flower growing. And children have a lot of talent. He grew up in the loving and material arms of his father. He has learned many professions and done many good things. But at the age of 35, he is still an anonymous person in society. He always thinks about this, still cannot understand why he has done so many good things but is still anonymous. The father understood and immediately took him to the flower garden that he was preparing to harvest. He pointed to the biggest, most beautiful, and most brilliant rose in the middle of the garden for his son and asked, "Do you know why that rose tree is bigger and more beautiful than other trees? Is it because Dad bought new varieties?" "No," the father replied, "they all share the same flower." "So did you give it more water and give it more nutrients?" "Neither. Their care conditions and growing environment are the same. So surely the land there is better." "I'm wrong again. The land is the same." The son had no idea of answering. He thought about it but still couldn't explain it. At this time, the father gently said, "Have you noticed that this rose tree has few leaves and buds?" "Oh, right. But what does it mean, huh, Dad?" "In this garden, there is only this cotton tree that I often look at. When we see many leaves growing around it, we prune them. When we see that it has many buds and buds sprouting, we also prune it." The son seemed to understand something, nodding continuously. The father continued, "All rose trees have the same living conditions, but this tree has the privilege of pruning its branches, buds and leaves so the nutrients will concentrate on the flower, not being dispersed elsewhere. That's why it's bigger, more beautiful, and more brilliant." Pondering for a moment, he continued, "Just like me, even though I'm very good, very talented, and can do a lot of things, I'm still like everyone else because I lack focus and scatter my energy and time into too many things. You need to determine what kind of person you will become in the next 5 years. What are you most passionate about? What makes you worry the most? What makes you able to live and die with it, regardless of difficulties? Then you will be a success, son." At this point, the son understood the problem. He cried, and then knelt down to kiss his father's hand and thanked him for the story that helped him see life better.